Fuck. That is hard.
What would you do if you saw this massive wall of snow charging straight at you? Avalanches are one of nature's most terrifying forces, and for skiers, they're a very real danger. Skiing avalanche accidents happen more often than you might think, but capturing them on camera? That's rare. Today, we're taking you through some of the most incredible avalanche moments ever caught on film. Let's get into it. Our first clip takes us to Chopok, Slovakia, where a skier's worst nightmare became a reality. The run started like any other, a calm, snowy slope with no immediate signs of danger. But then, without warning, the snow beneath the skier cracked. In mere seconds, the ground gave way, and the skier was caught in a powerful avalanche before they could react. For context, an avalanche is a fast-moving mass of snow, ice, and debris that can slide down a mountain slope in an instant and can bury anyone in its path. These deadly forces of nature often strike with no warning. The footage shows the terrifying speed and force of the avalanche. The skier is dragged downhill, flipping uncontrollably as the snow and ice take over. The raw power of the avalanche is breathtaking, a reminder of how quickly the situation can go from calm to deadly in the mountains. Miraculously, after the avalanche finally stopped, the skier managed to escape with only minor injuries. It's incredible how close this came to a far worse outcome. This clip serves as a chilling reminder of the unpredictable dangers skiers face, even on slopes that seem ordinary. It's a powerful message to respect the mountains and always be prepared for the unexpected. This clip takes us to the Swiss Alps in Davos, where 4 skiers were recording their run on a familiar slope. Everything seemed routine until the third skier triggered an avalanche. The footage shows the first skier carving down, the second following slowly, and then the snow cracking under the third skier.
That is hard.
The first skier tries to warn the second, but it's too late. The second skier is swept away, but escapes to the edge, while the third skier is dragged down. Fortunately, she activates her airbag, avoiding burial under the snow. The second skier finds her soon after, shaken but with only minor injuries. It's a powerful reminder of how quickly danger can strike, even on familiar terrain, and why preparation and proper gear are crucial in the mountains. Next up, we have a heart-stopping moment featuring Australian skier Andy Stafford and his 2 friends. The trio had flown high into the Alps to film an adventure project, hoping to capture the thrill of skiing untouched slopes. But what started as a dream quickly turned into a nightmare. The footage begins with the helicopter dropping them onto a pristine hilltop of ice and snow. From there, they ski down swiftly, carving through the fresh powder with ease. Suddenly, the slope gives way. A massive chunk of snow and ice collapses beneath them, triggering a catastrophic avalanche. The helicopter's camera captures the terrifying scene as tons of ice roar down the mountain at over 150 miles per hour, swallowing all 3 skiers in its path. It's chaos, snow flying in every direction, completely engulfing the group. Yet somehow, when the avalanche settles, all 3 skiers survive with nothing more than bruises and an unforgettable story. Andy later described the experience in an interview as the most horrifying moment of his life.
The whole thing fractured heavily, and it was a large cracking sound. And I mean, I pretty much knew immediately that the whole thing broke up.
He recounted the helplessness of being trapped in the snow's force, unable to see or control anything. This clip is a chilling reminder of how even the most prepared skiers can find themselves at the mercy of nature. This clip takes us to the French Alps, where a skier's headcam captures one of the most terrifying and emotional avalanche rescues ever recorded. What begins as a smooth run down the slopes quickly turns disastrous. The footage shows the skier carving through fresh powder when, in an instant, the snow beneath him gives way. The avalanche hits like a freight train, dragging him down relentlessly. He tries to activate his airbag, but the sheer force and lack of balance make it impossible. He's flipped and twisted by the avalanche before coming to a stop.
Flood!
Just as he begins to catch his breath, a second wave hits, burying him under nearly a meter of snow. Trapped and unable to move, the skier's helmet cam captures his chilling words to himself as he begins to process the gravity of the situation. Meanwhile, his friends, realizing he's gone, frantically search the area, shouting his name and coordinating their efforts. After what feels like an eternity, they locate him and dig him out, capturing the moment of rescue on camera. The skier's face, a mix of terror and relief, says it all. Later, he would describe it as the longest 10 minutes of my life. This clip is a haunting yet powerful reminder of the importance of quick thinking and teamwork in avalanche rescues. In this next clip, we head to the ski trails of Western Austria, where a group of 10 skiers faced a terrifying avalanche and an incredible story of survival. The event was captured by another skier standing a short distance from the avalanche's path.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Dude, Rose just died!
The video starts with the recorder enjoying the day when, without warning, the snow above the group gives way. Tons of snow and ice cascade down the slope with deafening force, sweeping all 10 skiers off their feet. From the recorder's position, you can hear their shocked gasp and terrified reaction as they witness the entire group being buried beneath the avalanche. Once the snow settles, the recorder immediately springs into action, rushing toward the site to check on the buried skiers. Incredibly, all 10 people are found alive, though 4 of them sustained injuries. Thanks to the quick response and teamwork, the injuries were stabilized and a major tragedy was avoided. This clip is a stark reminder that avalanches can strike even on well-trodden ski trails. It's a testament to the importance of situational awareness and the collective effort that saved lives that day in the Austrian Alps. In Utah's Big Cottonwood Canyon, a slight snowstorm creates an unsettling atmosphere as 3 skiers prepare to descend. The first skier makes it down without issue, and the second cautiously follows. But as the third skier starts their descent, the snow suddenly cracks, triggering a massive avalanche. The camera, held by one of the skiers at a distance, captures the chilling moment. The avalanche barrels down the slope with alarming speed, dragging the third skier under its icy grip. You can see them tumbling violently beneath the snow's surface, completely at its mercy. The footage becomes even more harrowing as the skier is slammed into a tree, which shakes from the impact.
Oh, that was good.
Isn't that great? Oh.
With visibility reduced by the swirling snowstorm, the scene becomes even more tense. This incident is a stark reminder of how quickly a seemingly routine day on the slopes can turn into a life-threatening situation. Even the most experienced skiers are vulnerable to the sudden and unforgiving power of an avalanche. Our next clip takes us to Whistler Mountain in Vancouver, where a snowboarder's thrilling ride turned into a fight for survival. Captured on video, this moment highlights just how quickly a fun day on the slopes can take a dangerous turn. The footage begins with the snowboarder carving gracefully down the mountain. Suddenly, he takes a quick stop, but that momentary pause triggers disaster. The ice beneath him cracks, unleashing a powerful avalanche that drags him along with it.
He's triggered an avalanche. Tom always GoPro.
The speed of the avalanche is terrifying as tons of snow rush downhill with the snowboarder caught helplessly in its path. As the avalanche barrels down, you can hear an unusual mechanical, motor-like sound in the background. It's the snowboarder's avalanche airbag deploying. This critical piece of gear likely saved his life, keeping him from being buried under the crushing snow. After what feels like an eternity, the avalanche comes to a stop. The camera then captures a skier rushing to the scene to check on the victim. Remarkably, the snowboarder is okay. Despite the chaos, he assures the helper that he's unharmed, crediting his airbag for his survival. This clip serves as a powerful reminder of the importance of safety equipment and how it can make the difference between life and death. Our next clip takes us to Tignes Ski Resort in France, where a perfect day on the slopes quickly turned into chaos. More than 20 skiers, including families, were enjoying the snow when disaster struck. The footage starts with skiers moving peacefully across the slopes, but in an instant, an avalanche crashes down like a gust of wind, burying everyone in its path. The once serene scene turns to panic as the snow engulfs the skiers. Two of the skiers wore headcams, capturing every terrifying moment.
I did notice that in front of me there was probably 20 people, and when I came around from the avalanche there was...
Their recordings show the snow overtaking them, tossing them around as they struggle to survive. When the avalanche finally stops, the aftermath is heart-wrenching. Skiers scramble to free themselves, some trapped under the ice, while others dig desperately for their loved ones. Amid the chaos, the clip highlights the powerful reminder of both the terrifying force of nature and the resilience of those who face it. This clip takes us to snowy Russia, where two friends were skiing cautiously on a cloudy day during a light snowstorm. They paused mid-descent, sensing something was off. At first, the slope seemed calm, but seconds later, a massive avalanche roared down unexpectedly. The headcam footage captures the devastating moment the avalanche hits, knocking the recording skier off balance and burying him under snow. His muffled gasps echo through the dark as he struggles to breathe. The sheer force of the snow is deafening, emphasizing how quickly things can spiral out of control.
Блядь, там смотри, смотри. Идет.
His friend, standing nearby, immediately springs into action despite the risks. He frantically digs through the snow, finally uncovering his friend's head. The skier's gasps for air and their shared look of terror and relief highlight the raw emotion of the moment. This harrowing clip serves as a powerful reminder of how silently and suddenly avalanches can strike, and how vital it is to stay prepared and alert in such unpredictable conditions. This clip takes us to the icy slopes of Norway, where two headcams capture the chaos of an avalanche, one from the victim's terrifying perspective and another from his friend watching helplessly from afar. The victim's footage begins as he skis confidently down the slope, only for the snow to crack and give way beneath him. Suddenly, he's swept into the avalanche, tumbling violently through the churning snow. Despite the chaos, he manages to activate his airbag, which keeps him from being buried. His headcam captures the relentless force of the avalanche. Flipping him uncontrollably through gaps and ridges. Meanwhile, his friend's headcam shows the massive scale of the avalanche as it barrels down the mountain. Unable to help, he watches in fear, calling out but powerless to intervene. Finally, the avalanche slows, and the victim is able to sit up, visibly shaken but miraculously unharmed. His friend sighs in relief as he sees him emerge from the snow. This clip is a powerful reminder of the unpredictable and overwhelming force of avalanches, even for experienced skiers equipped with life-saving gear. In this bonus clip, we witness a skier's terrifying encounter with an avalanche that seems to have been triggered by his own descent. As the snow cracks beneath him, the skier is immediately swept away, unable to regain control. The footage captured on his headcam shows him being dragged down a steep slope surrounded by jagged mountain ridges. The avalanche's force sends him tumbling uncontrollably, slamming him into rocky outcrops multiple times. Each hit looks more brutal than the last as the sheer power of the avalanche pushes him further into danger. The scene is a stark reminder of how avalanches don't just bury, they batter, turning the mountain itself into a hazard. Fortunately, the footage cuts as the avalanche slows, leaving us with the hope that the skiers survived the ordeal. It's a chilling example of nature's raw, unforgiving force. Avalanches are a powerful force, turning calm slopes into chaos in seconds.
Oh shit!
These stories remind us of nature's unpredictability and the importance of being prepared. Which avalanche scared you the most? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe for more incredible stories from the wild. Stay safe, respect the mountains, and thanks for watching.